Princess Beatrice, daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, is not actually a working royal, and instead has her own career. The past few months have been challenging for the royal family, with both King Charles and Princess Catherine requiring time off for cancer treatment. This meant that the royal family were slightly short-handed. At that time, the princess still helps the senior royals from time to time, or when she is required. During a state visit, she filled in for her cousin, Prince William, whilst he attended to high-profile guests. I thought it was joyful to see this new generation of royals step up to help William at one of the traditional engagements of the year. I think their guests would have been genuinely thrilled to meet this younger, less formal and, let's face it, more fun generation of royals. I think it gave us a glimpse of the future, when William becomes king. He may not have his brother at his side, but he will have a band of loyal and close relatives to help him represent the monarchy. I'm sure that, whenever they can, they will step up to help William when the burden of kingship finally falls on his shoulders. After a tumultuous year, both sisters of York have seen a rise in their public approval ratings, with Beatrice now viewed favorably by 41% of Britons and Eugenie by 40%. Despite their father Prince Andrew's continued controversies, the sisters have maintained a relatively neutral public standing. While Beatrice and Eugenie might take part in more events, they both have their own careers and younger children, so it is unlikely they will become full-time working royals. Apart from their royal and charity commitments, Beatrice works for US-based tech company Affinity, while Eugenie is a director at art gallery Hauser & Wirth. The royal correspondent said the two sisters, as well as Peter Phillips and Zara Tindall, are unlikely to be asked to support the working royals on a more permanent basis, even if they are badly needed, as there is deep concern at Buckingham Palace that changing direction in this way would play into Harry and Meghan's hands. The Sussexes had been told very firmly by the late Queen Elizabeth that their preferred option of being half-in, half-out royals while pursuing lucrative commercial careers was simply unacceptable. This ruling was partly down to the Queen's personal sense of service, but it also owed something to her quiet belief that Harry and Meghan's allegiance to the almighty dollar might supersede anything they promised to Queen and country. But since the Sussexes were not allowed to continue working as royals while seeking commercial deals elsewhere, this means that there can be no relaxation of the rules for any younger royals. It is full-time or nothing. The occasional garden party aside, more substantial roles for William's cousins are out of the question. For now, at least. It comes as a royal author claimed Kensington Palace, the home of the Prince and Princess of Wales, has a serious concern that Beatrice and Eugenie are becoming increasingly close to Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry believes that his two cousins can sympathize with him the most, given his current situation and estrangement from his father and brother. There is serious concern at Kensington Palace that Prince Andrew's daughters Beatrice and Eugenie are becoming increasingly close to Harry and Meghan. Beatrice and Eugenie are moving across to what one Kensington Palace official described as the dark side. The former butler added that the princess is like her late grandmother in many ways, explaining, "Beatrice follows in the footsteps of the late Queen. She spent a lot of time with her, so it's not surprising it would have influenced her. We can see this from the way she presents herself in public. She's got a lovely way about her. She takes things on with elegance, but a determination to do the right thing. She's very humble, too. It's clear she was impacted by the Queen's death, so I believe she wants to make her proud." Despite the author's comments, last year, Eugenie and Beatrice joined forces with William at the garden party. Around 8,000 guests were invited to celebrate the work of volunteers, military personnel, and members of the public, and senior royals spoke to the attendees despite soggy weather conditions. The event has raised questions about the future shape of the royal family and the much-needed vitality brought by the younger generation. They have a possibility to take on a bigger role within the family, which is something their father Andrew wished for his daughters in the past.